Well, theme parks are a great family vacation, but there are so many. It's really, honestly, sometimes kind of overwhelming to figure out which one is going to be best suited to your family. Today, Linda Gorman from AAA Arizona is here to help us out. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you. Nice
Andy and I were
you.
talking about this topic just today because she just got back from, I believe it was Legoland. She's got 2 older boys and then she's got a 6-year-old.
Oh, okay.
And so she said, well, the older boys were a little bit bored, but it was perfect for the 6-year-old. It's a family problem that so many of us encounter when we're looking for family vacations.
Right. How do you find a theme park that fits
everybody?
Right. And if you have little ones, specifically under about 10 years of age or younger, they're going to love Legoland. Everything's made out of Legos, or it looks like it's made out of Legos. It's really a fantastic place for the little ones. It's got a lot of rides. It's also a good place for people who like some rides, but they're not into thrill seeking.
Right.
So it's a good option.
Water options there too, right? An aquarium and a splash park as well?
Right. They're just opened their Sea Life Aquarium, which is an aquarium. It's a really great place to go. Also a water park. So those are some new features that if you haven't been to Legoland in a couple of years, it is new.
So, and we've got $12.50 off of a child and $14 off of an adult Legoland Hopper Pass. And all we need to do is...
It's all you need. Well, that's available if you go on. You can get it through AAA or you can get it through Legoland. But it's in Carlsbad, which is also, we were talking about, a great family destination.
Absolutely, absolutely. How about for the younger ones, the ones that love Sesame Street and Elmo and all those characters? Sesame
Place, which is in Pennsylvania, is a great option for the under, say, first grade set. They've got Elmo's World there. They've got themed rides. They've got characters. So it's a really good option for kids who aren't quite big enough to get on those bigger rides.
Okay. And there's some deals there that are also going to be available. And all, again, your best resource is obviously to go to us and we'll connect you to AAA Arizona.
Right.
Now let's talk a little bit about Cedar Point. You had mentioned this to me at the onset of this, and I have never heard of this place before.
So if you're a thrill-seeking person, if you love roller coasters, Cedar Point's at the top of your list. So it has 75 rides, more than any ride, more rides than any other theme park in the world. It has 17 roller coasters. So very thrill-seeking rides.
This is the one in Pennsylvania?
This is the one in Ohio.
Ohio, okay.
Yeah, so you're definitely going to get your money's worth when you go to Cedar Point. It is definitely not for small kids. It's one of the rides right there. Not for the faint of heart. If you have small kids or you have people who do not like roller coasters, leave them at home or pick one of the other options because it definitely is a great choice for it. It lands on...
Do you like roller coasters?
I like some.
I have not been on one since 2nd grade. It was the Judge Roy Scream at Six Flags over Texas. I was so afraid. I've never been on one since.
And see, my family, my daughter loves them, my husband loves them, me and my son, we're like, you know, the rides at Disneyland are good enough for us.
Exactly, me too. Okay, let's talk Knott's Berry Farm. A lot of us here in Arizona are familiar with that because it's a quick drive over to California.
Yeah, Knott's Berry Farm, 9 roller coasters, so it's a bit smaller, it's less crowded, but it still has enough roller coasters that's going to please people who really like roller coasters. It has Montezuma's Revenge, which is one of their most popular roller coasters. Typically lands on one of the on top 10 lists for roller coasters for enthusiasts. So it's a really great option.
My stomach drops just looking at that. Like you see nothing but air behind them.
Yeah, definitely. If you're not into roller coasters, you know, you probably want to skip Montezuma's Revenge.
And then lastly, Universal Studios has a lot of fun things for all different ages, doesn't it?
Right. Yeah. So if you've got a family that like mine or like yours, it sounds like, who's looking for a wide variety of options, Universal Studios is a great option. There's one in California, there's one in Orlando. You can get a backstage tour of how movies are made. They have the Jaws ride, they have a Mummy ride, they have all sorts of different kinds of rides that aren't just they're not roller coaster type, they're more of the experience, 3 and 4D type experiences. It's a great option for families, and you can go California or Orlando.
I said lastly, but I forgot Busch Gardens because that's a good one.
I love Busch Gardens. We went there last summer. What I like about Busch Gardens is it's part amusement park, it's part zoo. So it's got animal encounters, it has exhibits, it also has a safari where you can get up and close with giraffes and other animals on an African safari. That's a picture of it right there. But it also has rides, it has some great roller coasters.
Where's the best place to stay when you go to
Well, that's
in Tampa?
That's in Tampa, yes. You can stay in Tampa. If you're going to Universal or Disney World, that's in Orlando. It's really, you can do both. It's about an hour drive between Tampa and Orlando. So it's really very easy.
Okay. Well, and as always, we want to bring up some information and just let everybody know that you do have a deal of the week. We're going to provide information on that. But it's right here. It is just enter the We Know Disney Sweepstakes by answering trivia questions every day through July 26th, and you could win a 4-day, 3-night Disneyland Resort family vacation. If you don't win, you can also take advantage of some of AAA Disney Days offers throughout July, and you can get more information from AAA on that.